Rest in power, George Floyd, man. We feel it out here in Inglewood. We feel it out here in LA. We feel it out here, man. It's this repetition of desensitizing, cold-blooded. I mean, really, we just look, man. When we talk about cowboys and Indians, we talk about cold-blooded murder. When we talk about being indigenous, we're talking about, you know, just trying to get a grasp on the repetitive murder, man, of our people. You know what I'm saying? This catch-22, right? This crux. This fear, you know what I mean, that we just stand back and watch a cold-blooded murder, you know what I mean, because of the fear of our own lives or the fear of whatever the threat is, man. I'm as tired as y'all. I can't keep saying, man, go sign up with your crystal trees and keep ignoring this shit. I also can't tell our people, man, to move in chaos. You know what I'm saying? All I can say is be focused, be strategic, keep your emotions in check. But I can't tell you not to hurt, not to feel, not to cry, not to be pissed off, not to be charged up, I mean, this right here, I mean, this is, when you're boiling inside, and there's only one release, man. And it's like, I don't know if they really want that reaction from when a naga go naga. I don't think they fully, I think some people are so caught up in their own illusion and they have their own, perception of power, and they really feel like they're untouchable, and they really feel like they can just, tee off and murder in the broad of daylight and not give a shit. Yeah, you're dealing with people that don't give a shit, man. And it's hard for us to comprehend that because we give so much of a shit. When you're at war against people that don't give a shit. Yeah, we can do what they do. We can do what they do better than them, right? But in our heart, we don't desire it. You know what I mean? You're dealing with people that desire, just the worst of the intentions, They have the worst of the intentions, and they desire to have those intentions. They desire to act on these intentions. And when we see it, we're like, how can you keep your motherfucking knee on the back of his neck while checking his pulse? You got your knee on the back of the brother's neck, my brother's neck, while checking his pulse. So you don't have an intuition that says, let me at least take the pressure off his neck and just back the fuck up, and whatever charge or whatever crime, let the man fight for it. Let the man say, I'm innocent, I'm not guilty, whatever, let him fight for it. Let him have his day if you're charging him, but you don't even give him his day. You don't give him his day of justice. You don't give him his day of redemption. You just take his life in front of the entire world. My people, what we're dealing with is different. You know what I mean? It's different, but it's very much the same. The hope we have when we charge up with our crystal trees is that our dragons come and burn fire on all this damn hijack. We ain't just trying to be nice and peaceful. We just saying your peace ain't our peace. And when we say sign up and separate, we ain't saying don't fight the fight. We saying, man, maybe there's a greater weapon for you, man. Maybe there's a greater weapon if we tribe up, you know what I mean? And work accordingly. Move in order. Outside the cities, but we know our people gonna be here. I know our people gonna suffer, and this is what this when we read about in the script, this Jacob's trouble is all about. I mean, we've been in Jacob's trouble. It's not like, oh, it's coming, man. Shit, we've been, getting sliced and diced and murdered up. If we ain't been in Jacob's trouble yet, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's gonna be a worse Jacob's trouble on the way. Man, you in the hood, you in the street, you live in Jacob's trouble, man. 5G towers, boiling us, frequency war, these weapons penetrating our entire flow, our entire cipher. Deadly vaccines, deadly water, deadly food. We've been in Jacob's trouble. But I'm like you, man, to see it. I'm charged up with you. We all charged up right now. We all charged up right now. Hey, man, my heart goes out to the family of the brother. You know what I mean? And my heart goes out to the family, Stephen Jackson, who dropped a great, response, said all the right things. And people might criticize him for his straight talk, talking about the vengeance, and a lot of people, just are kicking the straight talk because we all feel the same way. Eye for an eye, man. They say they fired these police officers, right? But we ain't no turn the other cheek knockers, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure if the reaction they're gonna get is really what they want. I just think they want that reaction. They have no idea what's coming. For those that are able to separate during this turned upness of Jacob's trouble, because we see it ramping up, we keep the code so that we are fully in the protection of Powah, of our dragons, and we're on the right side of things when shit starts going up in flames. We want to be on the right side of things when shit start going up in flames. For those that, are 10 toes down in the city, you already know. Stick together, work together. Powah will deliver his people. Powah, the creator, will deliver us no matter what. Shit, I'm in the city right now, man. Like I say, Inglewood is feeling this shit. I just got everybody I'm bumping into. We're having conversations about it. And it's all about action, man. And we're in such a, what I'm saying? We know when we react, it ain't no coming back. It ain't no back to normal. This already ain't back to normal. So that's just what it is, man. You can't fault the people for hurting to see their tribe being brutally slain. You can't fault the people for the pain they feel, to want to get the get back. You can't take that away. You can't start calling them, oh, you're terrorizing this, or you're do-do-do-do, or you're savage, or you're a thug, or you're a this, you're a that. You can't call us shit. You just murder our brother right in front of our eyes. If we did that to you, what would it be? Eye for an eye, right? So now it's a double standard when we feel something. I'm feeling it with y'all. We feeling it together. Drop Nation. Rest in power, man. You know what I mean? And rest in power to all the fallen ones, man. And not even fallen, man. The ones that's rising. Because they coming back with a vengeance, man. You know what I'm saying? The creator's coming back with a vengeance. We see clearly and we will endure a while.